You're now tuned into another episode of No Chaser Live Talk Podcast. I am your host, Remy Rowe, and I got my guy sitting next to me tonight. This man here is amazing. He is like a super friend. He is a superhero. He is all of that, man. This guy is awesome, man. We finna sit down. We finna chop it up. We finna find out what is going on in the world of Fresh P. Everybody, y'all give it up for Fresh P. Tampa, stand up. What's going on with you, brother?
I'm chilling. I can cuss?
Yeah.
But shit, I am Fresh P, aka the Prince of the South, aka the Pussy Pleasure Impressor. Guaranteed to undress her, won't stress her. Fresh. And you can follow me at Fresh P813. Fresh P813. Exactly how you say it is exactly how it's spelled.
Yes, sir,
what
man.
Up, my boy?
It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah, since Love, Lust, Sex, Music.
Shit, how many years ago that was?
Yeah, that's been about 3 years, I want to say, or longer, maybe.
Hey, if I'm back, that means we still rocking.
Yeah, that's real, man.
I've been fucking with you that long,
yeah. The last time we interviewed you was when we did the pop-up in Ybor.
Yeah.
We had you and Sandman actually on the show that night.
Yeah. Shout out to Sandman.
Yeah, man. But it's good. You know, I've noticed a lot of your growth, and I seen how you kind of fell back for a minute, but then you came back very aggressive and just like you had a purpose almost.
Almost definitely.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's what I noticed. And it's you don't understand what it meant to me when you kept hitting me up like, Remy, what's up, man? I ain't good enough to get on the show.
Yeah,
hey.
every time. Every time I see another motherfucking drop and shit like that, I'm like, man, this motherfucker he about 10 episodes in now. Like, what's up? When you gonna holler at me?
Exactly.
I made sure, but I ain't good enough.
Right.
I ain't good enough. I can't wait till I'm good enough to get on your show, man.
Right. And you know what? You was always on top of the list. I was like, you know what? I gotta get fresh because you got motion. One of the records that you got that when I got a hold of, I don't know how I get these records early. I don't know if you dropped it in my email. Somebody sent me the record, the Tampa-ish.
Oh, the Tampa-ish.
And when I got it, I just blasted it to at least about 10 or 15 DJs that I
appreciate that. I really appreciate that.
And the record was so strong that immediately these DJs hitting me back. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, man, this record here finna fly. This finna do its thing. And damn sure, like, some of my DJ friends like Eminem, Dot D.
Shout out to them boys,
yeah,
man.
You know what I'm saying? And these are guys that I could personally just give a record to, and if it's that, they gonna push it. You know what I'm saying? And that song is damn near on every playlist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that song came about so crazy. Because I actually wasn't supposed to have that beat. It was just
that's a classic beat though.
I know, but the reason why I said I wasn't supposed to have it because it was intended to be somebody else. So shout out to Hulk. Hulk, he made me a few beats and things like that, and then he was like, "Hey, Fresh, I want you to listen to this beat. It's for my cousin, but I want you to sit here." I heard it, and it's just certain beats that when I hear, like, I be real aggressive in trying to get them, and I be like, bruh, I need this. I need this. So he was like, you like it for it? I say, bro, you give me this beat right here, I have it done for you by the end of the week, bro. Like, I have a song by the end of the week. And I was like, he was like, all right, man, I'm gonna ask my cousin, do he still want or whatever? Because I think his cousin just dibbled and dabbed in music and stuff like that. Right. I was like, man, don't waste that on a nigga who dibble and dabbing. I'm doing this shit for real. Let me do something. So we went past by. He thought I forgot about this shit. So every time I'm talking to him, like, man, what's up with the beat? What's up? I don't even care about the other beats you sent me right now, which were fire also.
This it.
But I was like, I need that shit right there.
Right.
And then he ended up was like, man, you know what? Fuck it. And then sent it to me. And then I did a verse by myself. And then what I normally do is, I normally shout out to DJ Headbuster. I normally send him a lot of my new stuff just so he can, you know what I'm saying, check it out and see what he think about it and stuff like that. And when he heard it, he was like, man, you reached out to Tampa Tony about trying to get on this? I was like, nah, you feel me? Because of course I know who Tampa Tony is, right? But I don't see him a lot for us to have like the connection like how me and you have and stuff like that. But
and that's understandable.
You know, normally the times I do see him, we say what's up and things.
So
like
he
that.
was a gatekeeper. So Headbuster was kind of like somebody who could bridge that gap.
Yeah. So Headbuster was like, I'm put in the word, boom, boom, boom. And then he hit me up like as soon as possible. He was like, man, set up the studio time, boom, boom. And I was like, shit. So I'm like, cause you gotta keep in mind, I'm from Tampa, like from Tampa. So I was like, damn, it's like damn the dream come true. Right. You feel me? So I'm like, what? And then next thing you know, I'm gonna see if I can get Tom on this bed or whatever. Cause you know I fuck with Tom, and we just been working and shit like that. And then I just like, man, I got a song, you know what I'm saying? Tampa told me to say he gonna be on it, boom, boom, like that. But it's hard to get those niggas in the same room though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But everything just like that's one of the few records that I've actually worked on that came out of nowhere and all the pieces started falling together just randomly, but it was so perfect at the same time. Right. Man, we fought around and just Tom was like, all right, boom. Just let me know the studio time, the date, boom, 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 boom. Well, you know, normally when niggas be saying that shit and stuff like that, niggas don't be bullshit. So I was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do with your ass, Tom. I'm gonna set it up at your spot in your studio. I ain't gotta worry about going nowhere else. I'm gonna set up right at your home field. So you ain't got no excuse not to be there. And man, we all linked up in the studio, and I had the videographer in there too to record the shit, just I don't know, it just felt like it was gonna be big because that was my first time ever bringing in somebody just a video. Like just a studio session, like so it was just it was dope. So I had already been did my verse before we even went to the studio. So I was just waiting for them to plug in and shit like that. Right. So I was just just listening to the old stories and things like that. Just you know what I'm saying, picking up game and stuff like that. Right. So Tom had walked in. Right. When I tell you this man, like I don't know what else everybody else think about him, but when this man came in, that motherfucker, like he just was like listening. He listened. He keep in mind he ain't had nothing. Right. He ain't had nothing at all. We was just like, all right, you got the third verse, and then that motherfucker, what you heard is what he wrote on the spot. Right. He wrote that shit on the spot, and I was like, this nigga really went in that motherfucker and did that thing like that. That's real. So
Tom take his music very seriously, bro.
So he most definitely did this thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Been at it for a long time. Shout out to everybody on that record, man. Tom G and Tampa Tony, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Both all Tampa legends. Yeah, and you know what that record did for you is that record gave your audience of a lot of people who didn't know who Fresh P was. Yeah. You know, because you got to think... You're and I hate this about our city. I hate that it's a division between like the cypher artists, the cypher rappers, and those that, you know what I'm saying, whatever you want to label it or title it, and then the other artists in the city. It's like, no, if they make good music, it's good music. If you talented, you talented. You know what I'm saying?
I call it like two different sides of the fence. Right. And you automatically can tell like who on what side of the fence and stuff like that, and you got a few artists that actually dibble and dab on both sides of the fence. Yeah, and that's what I be trying to do.
Yeah, you should. I mean, because no artist don't want to be in a box. So I think when you did that record, it tapped you into a whole nother world of people. Because people was asking me like, who is Fresh P? I'm like, y'all sleep. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sleep, man. This boy, he cooking. He been around, but he gave you the reason why I said, and the best thing about that is you from Tampa. Yeah, so it's only right that you got something. That record is Tampa. Everybody from this city.
That shit felt so Tampa.
You know what I'm saying? So it's only right that was a very nurturing beat for you to jump on and get two Tampa legends on there with you. So salute to that, man.
And it went so fast because like once we recorded it and things like that, another person I also sent my music to is DJ Shizzle. So shout out to DJ
shout out to Shizzle, man.
So when I sent him that, he played it on the what they do something on Sundays.
On Sundays, yeah, the Sunday Showdown.
The Sunday Showdown.
Yeah,
and he played that bit like as soon as possible.
Off real,
as soon as possible. He be spinning that shit every time. It don't matter what event I get videos from other people sending me DJ shits I'm running like that, and that's what I really respect about certain DJs. You feel me? That like they don't just play your shit when you in the building. You feel me?
Bingo.
So like when I'm chilling at the crib, I ain't go out or something like that, and I'm getting videos of other people saying, "Hey, they playing your shit in this motherfucker." Boom, boom. I don't even be the first question I ask them, man, who the DJ is?
Right.
And then when they tell me the DJ, I get in the DJ inbox. I'm like, man, I appreciate that. You
Right.
feel me? Like that. Because they don't have to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just certain things like that just make me realize that they fuck with me enough for me to be in the building. So whenever I am in the building and that DJ done spin my record before, not even on that, hey, what's up, man? What you drinking on?
Right, exactly.
Like,
and Shizzle one of them DJs where you ain't got to pay him. If he like your music, he gonna play your music. You know, and there's a few other DJs in the city like that.
Yeah.
If they like your music, they gonna spin it off rip.
Yeah,
I done had
DJs, DJ
DJs,
Sandman too.
Yeah, Sandman. I done had DJs hit me up. Hey Remy, man, I know you know such and such artist. Hey, you got that new record he got? If I got it, yeah, man, I'll send it to you. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem doing that, man.
Spaceship another one too. I just want to make sure.
Oh, that's fam Gregory
Bowers. Get my DJs right. The one that really been fucking with me from like the. Spaceship was one of the ones that was fucking me like from the jump. Him and Tone Capone. Like,
yeah, them boys there, man, they solid, man.
Yeah, like because that's kind of where I started from with Smoking Words with Novocaine and the Nights with Tone Capone and DJ Spaceship. That's why I started that before I even met H.
Right.
So I will always give praise to them two boys and of course her.
That's what's up, man.
That's why I started that.
Salute to them. Me and Spaceship got a real fun weekend extravaganza. It was my birthday weekend actually, and all us went. We had to be about 20-some deep. We went to Miami, South Beach, and hung out, dog. Yeah, we got some stories to tell about that. That'll be another day though.
Good ass time.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Spaceship.
Now y'all got me mad I ain't get invited, but it's cool.
Hey, and you know what? This probably was before I knew you too.
Okay.
Yeah, this was a while. This was back like, and you know what's crazy? I never forget one little thing about that weekend. We down there. We was at the Clevelander. I don't know if you know what the Clevelander is. It's like it's this big hotel down on South Beach, but that's where they film. It's a show that used to come on ESPN. It was the old man, the dad, and his son. They used to talk sports.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know exactly
and
what
they used to always be right down South Beach where at that hotel is the Clevelander.
Okay.
So we went there, and they had this party. It was turned up, all kind of chicks everywhere, boom, boom, boom. DJ going in. So Spaceship done ventured off from the crowd. He done went and locked in with the DJ. I look up, Spaceship standing up there by the DJ booth right next to the DJ.
Like he the bouncer.
Hey, and him and the DJ, they talking, they like having a long ass conversation. So after about 20, 30 minutes, Spaceship come back over there where we at. He say, Ro, mark my words, I'm gonna come back down here, but it's gonna be on a paid gig, the DJ. And he made that shit happen, dog.
That's what's up.
He made that in it was about 6 months later, he got back down there and was paid as a DJ the gig at the Clevelander. You know
That's
what I'm
dope. My boy most definitely booked the business and be doing this thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to him and Tone, man.
Yeah, man, for real, man. So let's talk about some of the accolades that you done picked up, you know, within the course of this year. You know, Creative Loafing. I seen you. I actually voted for you too, man. And
I appreciate that.
And when I saw you did win, that was like, yeah, that's what's up. That's an artist that's deserving of that because you put the work in.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay Artist of the Year through Creative Loafing. So shout out to that, man. So just kind of talk to people through that whole process and. You know what I'm saying? Man,
it's so dope because that was my second time ever winning it. The first time I won it, I believe it was in 2021, but I didn't even know I won it. I didn't even know I won it. Like, I think Novocaine or somebody had texted me and was like, hey, Fresh, where you at? I was like, I'm at the crib. They were like, man, you just won an award. We had the ceremony. Boom, boom, Best of the Bay Hip Hop Artist. I was like, what? I ain't even know I was in the running. What's going on? So once I seen that, 2023, once I started back working hard with this music, I actually seen when people nominate and when you actually vote, you just got to pay attention to it and stuff like that so you can be on top of it. But it's dope. Once you actually know that you one of the finalists, you go out to the Hard Rock, and it's a thing. It's a vibe.
It's a whole vibe.
They got the food, they got the entertainment,
That's what's
they
up.
got the gift bags, they got the free liquor.
They treating you like
it's a vibe.
That's some bossed up shit.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I see I'm gonna attend, man, one year just to go check it out and peep it, man.
I was there last year with Spaceship, just vibing.
Okay.
With Spaceship, just vibing. man. And then a couple of the other artists that I seen that won awards and things like that. But man, it's one of those things.
That's what's up, man. You know, I follow you, so it's so much. And I usually what I do when I do my interviews, I have I put in my phone like questions. Yeah. But for you, this is more like two homeboys just sitting down having a conversation, because I know so much things I know about you, I don't even have to jot the question down. Yeah. So that I want this to really be that authentic. You know what I'm saying?
And it's dope because you done like from way back when to now, you done seen the progression and things like that. So it's always dope to actually interview with people who actually knew you from the ground up. So
exactly. Seen the whole process. And that's what I can really appreciate. South by Southwest.
Ah, man.
Let's talk about that, man. How was that experience, dog, going out to Texas, leaving Florida, leaving out your market or your region and going into a whole nother market and branding yourself and taking your whole brand with you out there?
See, them like whenever I leave the state, I call them away games.
Right. There you go.
Whenever I have them away games, boy, I swear I be ready for them away games. Real. Because like it's one thing to perform at your home games and you know the motherfuckers who know you already know you finna kill it, so you feel me, they gonna scream whether if you dope or not because they know you, they gonna scream. But when you fuck around and take them away games and you get them cheers and
it hit different.
That shit hit real different. Not even saying that the motherfuckers that away scream louder than the people at home. It's just, it's different to me because it's like they don't know me
from Adam.
Cause I'm an artist. Like I done seen when other artists perform, and a lot of artists don't even clap for other artists and stuff like that. But when you can make other artists pay attention to what the fuck you saying and be like, God damn, I thought I was dope, but this nigga here fire. Yeah. You feel me? So I love them away games. Man, it ain't nothing like a away game.
That's real, man. Dog. That's real, man.
Ain't nothing like a away game.
And just to see that, dog, the no home team was out there representing. That was major. I think I sent you a message on IG. I was like, man, go out there and do your thing, boy. Put 813 on your back.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm following your story and your line. I'm like, I'm looking at everything while y'all say, okay, my boy out there doing this thing.
And I love to tell artists, hey, if you've never been to South by Southwest, man, it don't even matter if you performing or not.
Right.
Get down there. Right. Like it's literally, I seen motherfuckers making videos on the script. It just imagine E-Boy on his best day you've ever been, but times 10, but just full of artists, full of they got everything down there.
Yeah.
From like motherfuckers who's rap, singers, photographers, videographers, engineers, beat makers.
Everything.
It's everything.
Right.
Then you got one script that's long as fuck like E-Boy with just music shit, and then you turn the corner, it's another script that's just as long as E-Boy with nothing but food. Then you got another script with nothing but clubs. Like, bro, it's a vibe.
Damn, and then
I think every club to get in is free, except for probably maybe one.
That's crazy.
So you really can vibe in the. And then, man, it's crazy.
That's what's up.
It's crazy.
I definitely make it out there, man. Get out there and experience that.
It's most definitely
is something to go see.
It's a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. This year, last year was my second time going. My first year I went, it was kind of fucking cold for whatever reason, and I was kind of under the weather. I still had a good time, but this time when I went, it was
all that.
It was dope, man.
That's real, man. What about some more away games you done had? What's some other cities you done went and really enjoyed it and went out there and did your thing?
So we went to Austin. We went to San Antonio was dope too.
Shout out to San Antonio.
San Antonio.
I got a cousin there, man. San Antonio Jones. That boy that fool, man. He always tell me, bro, man, you got to come out here, man.
San Antonio fun, bro. San Antonio. I had a good time in San Antonio, man.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
Georgia's, I mean, it's right up the road, but it was dope. I remember when I went on this, I forgot how many states we went to with Ace used to do this thing called the Weekend Warriors.
Okay.
And I know we went to like Miami, we went to Georgia, we went to, I forget where else we went, but it was like 5 different states in a couple of days. But that was dope also. That was like earlier when I was doing it. Where else we had went? I forget what other places, but now since I'm with OIL with my management team,
Okay.
we looking to do some overseas stuff now.
Got you. Talk a little bit about that. Your management team.
Oh man, like my management team. I'm glad that I have that now. As far as like cause my manager name is Alex, and it just brought a lot of structure into my music. Cause me, I have so much music out right now for no motherfucking reason right now.
Yeah.
But Alex, he like Fresh. No,
He give you a
can't
little
do it.
direction.
Yeah,
and-
Fresh. You
and
can't do
shape
that
it.
shit. Like, wait. I'm gonna get you right. I know you chomping at the bit, and you want to get these motherfuckers this new. I got so much shit for you motherfuckers,
Right.
but I can't give it to y'all. That's why I be dropping these one mics for y'all to let
Right.
y'all know that I'm still cooking. You feel me?
Let me ask you something. Like,
Yes, sir.
So your manager Alex.
Yeah.
Have Alex ever managed an artist or a rap artist before?
Well, he got me, he got Benny, and he got Brick. So it's
Okay.
three of us. It's three of us.
Okay.
One of us, of course, me from Florida. We got one that's in Georgia, and one I believe he's in North Carolina, if I'm not
Gotcha.
mistaken. North Carolina.
Gotcha.
But this is his first go around with us, though. This is
Okay.
his first go around though with us.
I asked that question because having management as an artist is critical.
Yeah.
If you're serious about your career and you have something to manage.
Yes,
And
yes.
I tell that artists that a lot of times, a lot of artists come to me, Remy, won't you manage me? Won't you manage me? I say, what am I managing? What are you bringing me to the table? Because I'm working for you. A manager works for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have to give them something to manage. You know, is it just a waste of my time? Am I going to put more work into your career than you are? Like, you know, so there's a lot of questions. You are an artist that definitely needs management.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to help it's going to allow you to be the artist, and it's going to allow them to do their job
Yeah,
and
'cause
help.
I don't be wanting to do all the shit.
Yeah.
Either, man,
You
that
feel
shit,
me?
this shit get stressful sometimes, man.
And our city needs more managers. Like, it's sad to say that I don't know too many managers in this city that, you know, it's not many.
Cause
man.
everybody want to rap. Don't nobody want to take the back seat.
Right. You know?
Not realizing like it ain't wrong with taking the back seat sometimes.
Yeah,
man.
that's real.
They still make bread too.
Heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, so that's good. Shout out to your team, man, and they're
Yeah,
doing a
man.
great job. You know, it's good to hear that, to see that artists are really following that blueprint on how. So, I know you say you got a lot of music, but you kind of like you dangling that bait out there,
Yeah,
and just kind
I'm
of
trying to give y'all these one mics to let y'all know I'm still cooking and I'm still here, or I host shows, or I jump in that ring and rap battle from time to time.
right.
Like I'm gonna always be out here doing something. Like if you don't hear music, you're gonna see me hosting. If you don't see me hosting, you're gonna see me in a rap battle ring. If you don't see me in a rap battle ring, well, you might see me in the club in the dance contest or some shit. I don't know.
Right.
But you ain't
That's
gonna
the
never not see
entertainer in
me
you,
working.
man.
You ain't gonna never not see me working, man.
So far as a full length project, like, how far are you from putting something together where you can say, you know what, I'm gonna give y'all a whole body of work?
I could do that right now.
Right, I know.
Yeah, but the last time I did that, I just dropped my damn, I forgot what year it was. I think it was last year or the year before last. I dropped I Am Him. I think that's one of my most complete bodies of work after me just coming from a dark place in my life.
Right.
And just it's just so much emotions on that whole album and that CD. I just gave y'all so much pain.
Right.
And it was one of my best pieces of work. And man, I'm so proud of that one.
Gotcha.
I'm proud of that one.
Gotcha.
I'm
For
very,
those
very
that don't
proud of
know
that one.
about that, tell them where they can go find that and listen to it right now.
You can find I Am Him on all music platforms. Like, if you can't find it, inbox me and I'll personally find it for you. But you can find it, or you can just go to Fresh813 Prince on IG and click the link in my bio, and anything dealing with me is gonna be on there.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be on that link.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what's up. So I got this thing that I do where I ask you some questions.
Talk to me.
And if you can't pick, you could always take a sip.
Oh man, I've been sipping.
Yeah, I've
been needing to drink all week.
All right, so my first question, and mind you, I usually write these things down, but like I said, I'm just freestyling tonight. We just vibing. So I did have a couple on that I thought of earlier today. So I said, I might spin these on them and see, you know what I'm saying? So the first one I'm gonna come off with Wu-Tang,
Outkast.
Okay. That was easy. Yeah. Let's say, okay, that's real. All right. Woo. Damn, you done stumped me then. Dr. Dre, Kanye West.
Kanye.
Woo. Not even thinking about it.
Because Kanye, that's
over Dre?
Kanye, one of my favorite.
I feel you.
Like, bro, just
he sick with them samples too, man.
Not even just the samples, just his mind, man. Like I've always liked the type of artist. Their mindset is just different. Not even the crazy shit that they be talking about, like from the just the creative aspect of the Missy Elliott's, the Busta Rhymes,
right?
The fucking Ludacris, the Kanye's, like. That's the kind of mindset that I be that I be on.
Right.
When it comes to this artist shit.
Yeah.
Like
his artistry is just like, it's super through the roof because you can't just put Kanye in a box as a producer. He's a genius, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's put a stamp and did something in music that not too many people can do. Like, he did both at a very high level.
Yeah.
Like, usually you're a super producer that can rap, but your rap may not be as great as your production. But Kanye was a producer turned rapper that could rap just as good as he could make beats. Like,
and then like Kanye just one of the perfect examples of why you need a manager, because you need a manager of him just to manage his music, his beats, his fashion. Like it's so much that comes with him, man. Right. Somebody got to help that motherfucker bring that shit all together and shit like that. So I think it's always dope to be an artist that's able to do more than one thing, to be more than a one-trick pony, honestly.
Gotcha.
Because especially today's day and age of music, anybody can rap.
Right.
I used to couldn't say that, but now anybody can rap. Anybody can
turn
rap.
on the radio. It's proof.
Like anybody can rap. But I don't think that anybody can perform. I don't think that anybody can host.
Right.
I don't think that anybody can battle rap. I just don't think that shit. A lot of motherfuckers just can't communicate.
Right.
So
and it's funny you say that because I was listening to an artist, and I ain't gonna say the artist's name because she's a big artist, huge, and she's not the only one. I done heard a couple of big artists say this, but a lot of them are what is that when you have like anxiety or they're like very introverted.
Okay.
And this artist says like it done been times where she done froze up on stage and just was like, I can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, damn, but when you hear her music, beautiful voice, beautiful songs, but I understand. You could go in the studio, you can be in the total darkness, you can create. And like you said, creating is not the same as performing.
Yeah, because I know a lot of dope artists that can create. Like, one of the dopest artists that I know right now is Jay Dante. And I've never seen him perform, but he's one of the dopest artists I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
He's one of the dopest artists I've ever seen in my life.
Locally? Wow.
Yeah. Okay. He a young nigga that can write his ass off.
Damn.
Jay Dante.
I'm about to look him up. That's what's up.
Jay fucking Dante, man.
That's what's up, man.
That young nigga raw. Never performed.
But
as far as that pen go,
and
he's a networking genius. So like Ace pretty much took him and me under his wing. So pretty much whenever he go to different states and networking and stuff like that, we pretty much there to learn the game. And that's what I real deal respect about H. H is one of the first people that taught me how to get to a bag. You feel me? Because he always was like, yeah, I understand that motherfuckers can book you, but just imagine what you can do and what numbers you really see when you book yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are the merchandise.
Right.
You feel me? So why have somebody pay you to because you kind of getting cheated at the end of the day.
That's real.
You feel me?
Yep.
So once he put it in my mind that, hey, they can't lowball you.
Right.
Because you are that nigga.
Right.
And I seen what I can do with myself by me throwing my own shit and all like that. And because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of motherfuckers really nervous to throw their own shit. Because a lot of people really think they're the shit until they throw their own shit.
And promoters never have the artist's best interest at hand. Just know that. Like, well, I ain't going to say all of them.
I ain't going to say all of them.
But majority of them.
I completely understand what you mean, though.
Majority of promoters already thinking, who can I put on my ticket that's going to bring people through the door so we can get this bag and eat? Yeah. They want to bird feed you, but they want to eat. You know what I'm saying? And, like, my best friend told me this a while ago. This is, like, a while ago. Remy, know your self-worth. Know that your face, just by putting your face on a flyer, just by them saying you're going to be there, know how that's going to impact that event. Don't let nobody pimp you or make more money off the event than what you're going to gain.
I said the same thing, man. Pimp yourself before they do, man.
Exactly. So that's critical that you say that, and you got to have, and shout out to H, because H is very smart. H came down here, seen this market, and kicked the doors wide open and created a lane for himself. And through the process of however many years he's been here, he's educated a lot of brothers and sisters, and taught people, how to maneuver and get a bag down here. So that's a big salute.
And that's one of the things I've always respected about him. I was just like, because he could have always just looked at me as an artist. And just been like, okay, let me get him on these shows or whatever, and that just made it easy. But for him to just take me under the wing and be like, hey, I'm going to show you how to get to this money. You feel me? You always can be a dope artist, but let me show you how to be a businessman also with this shit. So that way you can be more marketable. You can see certain shit from a different lens, and you can move differently than a lot of other artists because you playing two sides now. You playing the businessman side and you playing the artist side. So that's why when I see a lot of shit, I understand it because, okay, I done been the promoter also before for my own shit. I done been the artist before. So I be getting a lot of shit that be going on when a lot of people like, man, you don't understand because it's behind the scenes shit. And I be like, well, I get it.
You definitely walked that walk, so you done been through all that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves too, bro. Like, it really boils my blood when artists come to me and say, Remy, man, I'm performing at such and such tonight. Word? Yeah, man, they asked me if I wanted to perform. How much you getting paid? Well, it's a free show. I'm like, shh. Why? Why are you doing like I get it. You're gonna do a couple free shows in the beginning.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a couple. But at some point, you got to learn how to leverage yourself and say, okay, if I bring 20 people to this club, that's 20 admissions they done got. The bar is going to eat because 20 people going and buying drinks. Everybody made money. You lost money because you finna go get an outfit. You finna go whatever, get a haircut.
Then you might have to pay for your old lady to get in and all that.
Woo. So now you in the red. You in the negative. I'm like, make it make sense. Even if they don't do nothing but give you a bottle, put $100 or $200 in your pocket or whatever, at least don't go in there and don't get nothing out the deal.
And that's what a lot of artists don't understand, because it's like, I'm not going to say, depending on what artist you is, I'm not going to say that doing a free show is not all that bad, but it's, for me right now, being the artist that I am right now, for me to do a free show, it just depends on what kind of show it is. Because like, big ass shows like music festivals and shit like that, I don't mind doing those shows for free, even though that I do get paid for those. But for me to not do them for free or something like that, it has to be like a wow factor kind of show. I'm not just going to perform for Tom, Dick, and Harry in some kind of music competition or something. Any competition that I have to pay to enter and the bag is like $200 or some shit like that, I ain't doing that shit. I get tagged and shit like that all the time. I'm like, nah. Now if that bag fuck around to be $1,000 or higher like that, and you be like, it costs $50, I'm gonna get that money. I tell the niggas this all the time. If I'm going in the competition, I'm not losing. The competition has to be rigged for me to lose. I'm not losing. I put that on Jesus' sandals.
I ain't never seen you lose one.
I ain't losing. Man. I'm not losing. I ain't planning on losing.
So listen, we gonna open up some phone lines. There's a few other questions I'm gonna ask you too, but we'll wait till after we take a few calls and get back to them. So for those that's tuned into the show, if you want to call, let me pull up that number again because I can never remember that number. Okay, 813-501-7266. If you're tuned in to the Fresh P interview right now, you can call and ask questions. That's 813-701-5266. 501-7266. I apologize. 813-501-7266. And until that phone start ringing and blowing up, another question I was going to ask you is Jay Prince or Luke?
I'm from the South, Uncle Luke.
Mine.
I'm from the South, Uncle Luke, man.
Yes, sir, man.
This shit started with Luke,
I'm
man.
trying to tell you,
Black
man.
Biker Weekend, come on, man. I remember being a young nigga going to Black Biker Weekend, man. I remember a young nigga going to that, man. Oh man, shout out to my nigga Mike Twice too, man. I most definitely can't ever forget that. Shout out to my brother Mike Twice, man.
Yeah, man, that's real,
definitely
man.
can't ever forget that one right there, man.
I think we got a call on the line.
I got to talk through the headphone.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, y'all done
Somebody calling in to talk to you, my boy.
Twice.
Caller, thank you for calling. State your name and where you're calling from.
Bam, called Tampa, Florida.
You say Bam?
What up, my boy?
Coolin', man. I was just calling in and show some love, bro. I'm just proud to see you on the platform doing your thing, putting on for the city, bro.
I appreciate that, bro, man.
That's a big salute, man.
Hey, O-Block in the motherfucking building, man. Shout out my brother
You
Bam,
already know
man.
what it is, man.
You already know, man.
A lot of people don't know the history, man, but you know what it is, bro. Like, this really, it's a feeling to me, bro, because I know where we came from.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm telling you, bro, like, it really is inspiring, dog. Like, you know, it really inspired me to get back on my musical journey, too, as well.
What?
That's what's up, man.
Hey, they say thugs don't cry, boy, but hey, boy, you just touched me just then. You don't know, hey, Remy, like this one of the first dudes that I actually ever started rapping with.
Oh, okay.
Like ever, when I first was like
First
in
jumped off the porch.
elementary.
Okay.
Yeah, so to him say that shit mean a lot, man.
That's real, man. That's real love there, dog. And that's real support because he can be doing anything in the world right now, but he taking time out to sit down and engage in your interview, man. So you get a major salute from me, dog.
Appreciate that, my boy.
Most definitely.
Whenever you ready, boy, let's get that motherfucking track in while you playing.
You know what time it is, man. I said, we gonna tap in behind the scenes. I just want to let you know I love you, boy.
Love you too, bro.
You doing your thing. I'm tuned into the interview.
Appreciate it, my boy.
We up from there, man.
Most definitely.
You know it.
Yes, sir. It's always good when you get that good, genuine home team love, man.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
for those that know your story before the rap, before the fame and all that, man. Them your real, you know, day ones. That's a big salute.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Fresh, if there was an artist that you could work with, who would it be? It don't matter who it is. It can be
dead or alive.
Dead or alive.
As far as what though, like the beat or them actually on the track?
Well, we'll do producer and then we'll do artist. So
producer, most definitely Kanye.
Okay.
Artist, Michael Jackson.
Ooh, I knew you was gonna say that, dog.
Michael Jackson.
I had a feeling you was gonna say Mike, dog.
Michael Jackson.
That's
like,
real. Duh, that's no brainer. Yeah, that's like
it's like I want to go quadruple platinum.
Man, trying to tell you,
Michael Jackson.
Diamond.
You feel me?
Duh,
So
yeah, that makes sense.
Definitely Mike, man.
Yeah, that's real, man.
I wouldn't mind working with what's his name? What, Barry Gordy?
Barry Gordy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like those beats from back in the day was just so. They was different.
Nostalgic and just, yeah. You know what's crazy?
Different.
I went to Detroit to go visit my brother when he was playing for the Lions, right?
Okay.
Never went to Hitsville. I don't know why I wasn't even thinking. You in Motown.
Motown.
Go see Hitsville, USA. Go see where all this shit popped off and started. And I always say my next trip back to Detroit, that's gonna be soon as I get off the plane, that's the first place I'm going. Take me to Hitsville.
Man, I don't know. Every time I see Detroit, I see snow.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go to Detroit.
It's cold there, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's cold.
I know it was cold when you went.
I left Tampa. It was 80 degrees. I stepped off the plane. It was like 32.
That's crazy.
And that was in the daytime. That night it dropped down to like 18 or something crazy. Yeah, it was
I don't
cold.
want none of that.
Yeah, it was cold,
I don't
man.
want none of that. We got any more callers calling in?
Not yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all call in if y'all watching it. Let me go ahead and send some text messages. Matter of fact, I already knew I got.
Yeah, man.
See, y'all already know this bit here called in. I gotta get this. I gotta copy and paste this number again.
So and while you doing that, I know this. you and Twice, y'all real cousins, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Born and raised, first cousin.
First cousins. A collab project.
Man,
It's only right, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think that'll be some fire shit. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? You and Twice collab and puss. Even if it ain't nothing but a little EP or something.
we supposed to be doing a bullshit and party track, but that's exactly what he keep doing. He gonna say it's me, but it's really him. He keep bullshitting and partying, and our minds just keep working and shit like that. We actually trying to put together a movie.
Oh,
We actually
okay.
we've been in the works trying to put together a movie. I don't know if I was supposed to say that or not, but if you watching Twice,
It's
my
all
bad.
good.
We
That's the way
supposed to
to
be
go.
putting together a movie. And as a matter of fact, somebody just texted me and they were like, what local artists I wouldn't mind working with.
That was my question. I know you mentioned the guy Jay Dante.
Oh yeah,
But-
but me and Jay Dante been cooking.
Yeah, but I'm glad that person asked you that because I was going to ask you what local artists you would like to work with. It don't matter. It can be you could
it's
give
just
rap
gonna be-
artists, you can give R&B, whatever, you know, just
I'm gonna give you all that. It's
Yeah.
just gonna be multiple.
Okay.
Like man, I want to work with Tay Bebe. Of
Okay.
course. I want to work with J Creek.
okay.
I want to do some more work with Prophet. I want to do
Shout out to
some.
Lil Bro, man.
Yeah, I want to do some work with Extra.
Okay.
Also,
Another dope artist.
I want to do some more work with Priceless Scott. Man, I wouldn't mind getting one in with Buck Sosa also.
You know what? Priceless is so talented to me.
Yeah, she dope.
But I wish she would put out more music, dog. Like I like her so much. When she do come out, it kind of like there she goes. She's snapping. It's like, but then you won't hear for you know, and it's like, come on, man,
We've been having
more.
a few conversations. I've been getting on her about that.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes real life just happens. So
Yep, real
I
life
be
be
getting
life.
it.
We got another call on the line. Caller, thank you for calling in. If you will, state your name and where you're calling from.
I'm Pops.
Pops, what's up, my boy?
What's going on with your boy?
Chilling, man, chilling.
I ain't got no question for you. Just let you know live. I'm proud of you, bro.
I really appreciate
That's
that.
awesome.
That means more than you ever know.
That's all. That's all I got to tell you.
That means more than you never know. A lot of people don't know that. That's what I grind for. I grind to make sure that my pops and my uncle Ricky also feel like their hard work never went in vain.
That's real, man.
That's what this grind is all about. Of course, for my kids, but before I had kids, that's what this grind has always been about since I've been a little boy. To make sure that the legacy of our name
Right.
never is like
That's
disappointed or anything like that. So I most definitely grind for my pops and my uncle.
To have a son speak that on their dad, that's powerful, man. So that's a big hat off salute. You did a well done job.
I think pops done hung up.
Oh, he done hung up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, he done got it. He said what he had to say and got in and got out. But yeah. So before we got the call, you was talking about the local artists that you would like to work with. So you know, you mentioned Priceless.
Naja Monet, she a dope singer out of St. Pete, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I follow her too.
I wanna do a track with her so fucking bad. Naja Monet. I also wanna do a track with Janelle. I wanna do a track with Kalia. I mean, I know so many dope ass artists.
Yeah,
True.
man.
I want to work with Ryan Copeland also.
Okay.
Man, I just want to work with all these dope ass talented artists that, and then I wanna get on some.
I think we got another
Oh,
call
yeah.
on the line. Thank you for calling in. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from.
And this kid from Tampa.
Hey,
Hey, what's happening?
what's up, my
The
boy?
question I have is, me knowing you personally, I feel like you're blessed with so many different talents. And a lot of people don't have, like, a lot of talent.
Mhm.
What made you choose the music route out of all the talents that you have?
Whether you know this or not, like, cause I tell people this all the time. I've always only wanted to be three things in my life: a rapper, a police officer, or a comedian. Those are the only three things I've ever wanted to be. I went to school for the police route and stuff like that. It ain't that it didn't work out. I just pursued something else, and then I've always been rapping. But then once I was like, I don't think this route is working for me. Let me look at myself in the mirror and revamp myself. Because I wasn't always fresh. I think my first rap name was Bill B. That was my first rap name, Bill B.
Oh, wow.
That was my first rap name.
That's a play off William. Yeah, Bill B. Wow.
Yeah. So then I pretty much just revamped myself after my freshman year of college. And then I mix rap and my comedic aspect together. I
noticed that.
That's how we got Fresh Beef.
Now, you did do some military, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, if I had to redo my life again, I'd do it again. I believe that every male should do at least one term in the military.
Got you.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in, man. That was back when I was coming through. Was it when you couldn't have visible tats?
Oh, okay.
Now, everybody in the military got tats.
Shit,
so
you can come in the military with a boyfriend or girlfriend and all now.
Yeah, man.
Fuck a tattoo.
Yeah. So like, when I was, they was like, nah, you got tats. So, it was a no go. So
shit, I don't think I answered his question. But nah, I chose rap because I just felt like God just kept calling me there. And all honesty, every time it's crazy that you mentioned the military, because every time I kept coming back.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It kept coming back like it's so crazy. When I initially went to the military and I was like, I'm done with rap, I'm just about to be a life in the military. It just so happened that my two roommates both made beats.
Look at God.
And what's crazy about making beats.
Look at God.
Like they first checked, them bitches went and bought producer equipment, stuff to record and shit like that. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like out of all the places that not only at first I thought it was a coincidence, but these same two motherfuckers, they was with me from basic training to AIT and then my actual duty station. Like, keep in mind, them motherfuckers could have been lost and went everywhere else, but these niggas had been with me my whole military career.
That's crazy.
That shit was crazy. And them motherfuckers ended up being my roommates.
Right.
And I was like, fuck it.
Yeah, there you
Let's
go.
get back into it then.
That was a sign that, it's and I believe that, music is something you could channel a lot through.
Yeah.
So hats off to that. And then if music, if you don't have the success in music that you desire, you can always go do something else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was a good question, my boy. Thanks for calling in and asking that question.
Shout out to my nigga Kid, man. That's who called. Oh, you still online? Shout out my boy Kid, man.
Man, I gotta hear this word for word.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's why this music shit, this shit just always drawn me. I'll never forget. Matter of fact, my pops and his dad, the one that's on the phone right now, I think they took me to my first studio session.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like at a flea market or some shit, and like the recording was horrible. Now that I think about it,
they was hustling. They were just taking people money.
Yeah, I walked in like them motherfuckers was like just rap. I was like, I got a hook and everything. They were like, nah, just go straight through. I was like, that. I don't know if that's how you do it or not, but fuck it, man. Shit, if I can find that CD, oh my god, I'm gonna listen to that shit. What I said was probably ass though, but it is what it is.
Man, that's what's up, man. Salute, man. You got any other questions for Fresh? He's still on the line?
That'll be all.
Oh, that's it.
Thank you for calling in and supporting the show, man.
Motherfucker only got one question. Nigga asked me multiple questions any other time. He want to ask me one question today.
And I got more, man. I got to think of some more.
I know everything about you. I know, right? Shout out to my nigga,
hit us back, man. You think of some more. Hit the line back, all right?
Yes, sir.
Bet that. So, Fresh, when you first jumped on the scene as a youngster, you know what I'm saying? When I say jumped on the scene, meaning like age to go out and get in the clubs, what clubs in the city was popping?
Oh man, that's back when Ebo was Eboing, boy.
Mm.
That's before it got gentrified.
Oh man.
Oh man, I remember Full Moon.
Okay.
I remember fucking Empire.
Man.
Sky was always there, but not. They changed the name to Sky, right?
Yeah.
That shit called something else now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the name, but Sky was always there. It's just
Sky used to be 1509 or something like that.
Yeah, it's just
they
changed. No, I'm talking about recently. They just changed.
They just changed it again.
Yeah. I think the name changed, but
okay. Sky, yeah, I remember before it was Sky. It was 1509.
Yeah, and then they used to have the little teen nights. I forgot what Teen Juvie, I believe, was one of them bitches. But my main spots was Full Moon and Empire.
Man, them was the spots right there, bro.
Full Moon, the Full Moon Saloon. Oh
yes,
my God.
Sink or swim.
Me twice, Clebo, Pretty Ricky. Oh my God. We used to fuck up the saloon, boy. You bringing back memories, boy.
That's real, man.
Man,
that's real, man.
The moon, boy.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, dog, and that's great. But if y'all could have ever caught Level 2,
yeah, I remember Level 2 too.
That zoo, that new lounge,
I heard about that one.
Club Atlanta.
I heard about that one also.
Man,
and then I never went to the one that was was it the Kennedy? I think I went there like one time or some shit like
Kennedy.
that.
Kennedy was straight. Now that was when you had a couple dollars in your pocket, because that was kind of like a stunt, a stunt move there, because the valet, niggas pulling up with all kind of whips and shit. And,
that was back when I couldn't stunt.
Yeah,
so
niggas going there getting sections and shit.
I was missing them clubs because I couldn't stunt. I can't not like back then.
Yeah.
I couldn't stunt. So a nigga was like hugging the wall and shit. Looking at the nigga, man. And then back what it was, Green Gators?
Yeah, Green Gators. Yeah, off Anderson.
Yeah, that shit used to be hitting.
Yes, sir.
That used to be hitting.
Yeah,
boy.
it did. I remember when Tampa Tony first came home. That's where they did the welcome home party.
Yeah,
it was all out there. I don't know if you was there that night, but it was a lot of motherfuckers out there, man.
What year that was? It depends on what year it was. Because I probably
was in 2000 and was it? I want to say it was pre-COVID, so it had to be like maybe 18 or 19.
Okay.
Yeah, because it was before. I want to say it was before 2020.
Motherfucker, they asked me a question.
Elevate your event with us. Kardashian beauty filter, premium props, and AI backgrounds.
Ever since you said his name,
for fun
he keep coming up in my head. I gotta reach out to him, man. Head Buster, that's my dog, man. He got his the wine brand, the Nyla, and definitely got to reach out to him. I would love to get him on the show and sit down and chop
man.
it up.
It's crazy you said that. Damn, it's crazy how all the questions you asked me, I had a story about them bitches. About somebody else. I just hit him up last week, telling him I got to get some wine from tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm copping them. So I got two more questions coming in from my phone. So one of the questions is, let me see. Can you remember the first full song you ever wrote? Yes, I can. That's back when I was Bill B. I can.
Bill B.
And my first battle I ever had. My first song, I ain't even had no title. I don't even think this motherfucker a full song. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you that motherfucker right now. I don't even remember some of the words to newer shit I do, but for some reason I remember.
You always remember the words.
I remember this song. This shit was, my name is Billy Bob and I don't have a job and I eat corn on the cob with my cousin named Rob and he don't have a job and he eat corn on the cob with his cousin named Billy Bob. Oh my
wow.
That's the first round.
That's the first round
ever.
Wow.
And my cousin named Rob, of course, twice last name is Robinson, so that's him.
Wow.
So me and my nigga twice been rocking for a minute. Yeah, man, that's my first rap ever, bro.
Hey, that's
damn.
Crazy, man.
And my first battle ever, like my first real battle was against Ashwood. That was I forgot what year that was. It was just a nigga who used to talk shit to H at the time when he was my manager. Just used to talk a lot of shit to H. I never knew what their history was. I know it now.
Right.
But at that time I didn't know, and I was like, man, fuck it. Bro, I'll take the fade for you, man. Let me get out there in the paint with this nigga. I've always wanted to battle anyways.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I've been watching it my whole fucking life. Took the fade for bro and came out with the victory. And then once I seen what that bag looked like with that battle shit.
Yeah. Hunger for more.
Man, boy, y'all
Yeah.
Y'all can't just give me anything.
You know, the first time I think I ever saw you perform, and I don't even think I knew you personally at this point. It was just, you know, you rocked a big stage. I want to say it was at Janice.
Oh, that for the when I opened up for T.I.
Yeah. And I was blown away, bro. I was blown away at how you grabbed the crowd, because that was a packed venue.
That shit was crazy. I heard it was like over 5,000 people.
Yeah, it looked like it was more. It looked
bitches hugging a tree out there.
It looked like it was a sea of people.
That shit
And
was crazy, man.
the way you went on, your energy on stage, I know T.I. had to be like, damn, I don't know who this nigga is.
But I honestly don't even know if he was there to see the performance. I don't even know if he was there at the time, because for some reason, when motherfuckers make it famous, they don't show up to the last minute.
To time for them to hit the stage,
I don't even know if he actually seen it. But
man, listen,
I still go back and look at that performance, and I just be thinking like, bruh.
Yeah, your energy was crazy, dog. Like, and when I seen that, I was like, this dude got star written all over him. Like, this,
I appreciate that.
You didn't even look like you was an opening act. You looked like you should have been, you know what I'm saying, like part of the lineup. And I'm like, man, that's crazy, dog. And that was my first time ever seeing you perform. Now, of course, I seen you perform, you know, numerous times at Crowbar.
Yeah, shout out to Tom too.
Yeah, and I actually seen you. I seen you in a battle in Raw. I want to.
Was that the Crowbar?
Yeah, I want to say you was going against Trig.
Oh no, that was at Limelight when I went against Big Trig.
And that was Trig. Okay, I don't know why I thought that was Crowbar.
But I did better at Crowbar. I battled Kid McAllister at Crowbar.
Okay,
I battled him at Crowbar too. That's when I threw my own event. That's when I wanted to be the first artist to host, perform, and rap battle in one night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man, and that was dope. Like, to see you in that element. And that's how you like shift gears, where you go from being, you know, artist to where you could just get up there and just and for those that ain't never been to a rap battle, there's no music.
Nah.
So y'all is up there just getting it. Like, you
gotta think, like, and I be trying to tell people, because they be like, how you able to prepare and you still be having other shit going on? I be like, bro, it's all a mental thing and about how focused you are. And I always look at it like this when it comes to battle rap.
Right.
I don't give a fuck what else I got going on. At the end of the day, when it's showtime, he wants to embarrass me.
Right.
And I got a name, and I ain't trying to let that happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I gotta do to not let that shit happen.
Right.
So I don't give a fuck how many shows or whatever I got going on. All right.
Thank you for calling in. Call us, state your name and where you calling from.
Miss Mac calling from Tampa, Florida.
How you doing, Miss Mac?
I am good. I have a 2-part question.
All right, wait. Ask one of them first. Now I'm a little tipsy.
Yeah.
The first question is, what's your inspiration for the brown skits that you do?
Oh man, Doo Brown. That's just the comedic aspect in me also. I don't know what made me initially do it. I think Twice had a video one day, and it was the No Scrubs video. And I was supposed to be like a sugar daddy that was a scrub in the video, but also a nigga that just be in the video randomly dancing and shit like that. And I think that's how it came about. Of course, motherfuckers always say I looked like Mr. Brown and shit like that with the Ashenies and stuff like that. So that was just dope also. And I was just like, fuck it being Mr. Brown, I'm gonna be Doo Brown. And we gotta bring that back out. We gotta bring Doo Brown actually gonna be one of the characters in the movie that me and Twice got going
That's
on.
What's up, man.
He's gonna be one of the characters.
Hey, with Tubi, right now, it's not hard to shop and get your movie out there, man. I got a guy, one of my brothers, man, he just launched one, and he got a second one that's getting ready to go in there. So, you know,
I'm most definitely gonna highlight you about that.
Yeah, man. So if y'all looking to go that movie route, man, that's a wide open lane right there.
We most definitely gonna matter of fact, Doo Brown gonna be one of the main characters. And what's the next question, Miss Matt?
I thought it was inspiration from your dad because when I saw it, you and your dad were on stage performing that.
Oh yeah, I never forget.
You performed on stage with your
Bro,
dad?
for some reason, I don't know what it
Yes.
is. People see me perform, but still be with the shits of coming up here. They don't even know what they be about to do. I just be like, hey, I need you to be a part of my show. They be like, okay. I be like, I ain't even told you what you about to do yet. I don't care. I be like, so I fought with y'all that just be with this. I rather had Potsdam dress up like Mr. Brown before came out with a Pringles box and then he just threw it around.
Damn.
And I don't know what it was, like some chili and confetti came out or something like that. And I was just like, whose pops is this? That was one time he did it before when he actually did a split on the stage, and we almost had to call the EMTs to carry him off.
Man.
But the first time he dressed out as Mr. Brown and came out of nowhere was show ever. Me and Twice first show ever at the Pegasus Lounge.
Wow.
Back when Pegasus was
On 30th?
the Busch Gardens, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Pegasus I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when Pegasus was Pegasus, bro.
Yeah. And he I just be so amazed that everybody be with the shits to be a part of my sets. It's crazy.
That's what's up, man. That's dope, though, man. You able to bring your pops out and he was able to be part
Pops
of the
most
show.
definitely came out, and I be telling people like, hey, man, if I call you, I got an idea for you. They be ready. I be
Before
more
you even
shocked.
give them the spiel.
I be more shocked that they be ready.
That's crazy. Miss Mac, how long you been following Fresh?
A very long time.
That she been doing me since I've been a jit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good, long-standing support, man, and that's rare and hard to find these days.
And I like the one when he walk around like Prince spraying his hair.
Oh yeah, when I be Prince,
chocolate.
when I be
Sexy
Prince,
chocolate.
and I be having like my best friend, shout out to Alicia, who be spraying my hair and stuff like that, throwing out rose petals for me and stuff like that.
Wow.
Like when I tell you, they would just be ready.
Yeah.
Ready for their name to be called to be a part of the Fresh Piece set to just do whatever, which is crazy to me. I be like, man, not even Twice do whatever,
Right.
but y'all be ready to do whatever.
Right.
And I be like, I appreciate y'all because y'all make my shows that much better. I appreciate that.
That's real. Miss Mac, we want to thank you for calling in and tuning in to the show.
No problem. I'm proud of Fresh.
And thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Have a good night.
You too.
All right, you too. So what we going to do right now, we're going to take a brief little intermission, pay some bills, give a shout out to the sponsors. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back in a few minutes after this real roll.
Elevate your event with us. Kardashian Beauty Filter, premium props, and AI backgrounds. One-stop shop for fun with jumbo game packages. Ask about our selfie drop-off package. Excellent service guaranteed. Let's make your event unforgettable. Book now. Elevate your event with us. Kardashian Beauty Filter, premium props, and AI backgrounds. One-stop shop for fun with jumbo game packages. Ask about our selfie drop-off package. Excellent service guaranteed. Let's make your event unforgettable. Book now.
All right, welcome back from the break. You're tuned in to a No Chaser Live Talk podcast, and we got one of Tampa's own, Fresh P. Fresh. Man, what happened to your page, man? I was looking for your page. I'm like, damn, and then I found this one page. I'm like, this ain't his page.
Man, they out here saying I'm selling crypto. What? That's what my old page. I fucked around and got hacked. Man, I went out one night. Matter of fact, I had a show. Every last Tuesday, every month, I got Taco Tuesdays and karaoke at 7th and Grove, man.
I gotta get there. I've been seeing you promoting that. Yeah.
It's free to get in. It's from like 9 to 11, so y'all still be able to get to work the next day. Come out and party with me.
Any drink specials?
I don't know, but I got you.
Gotcha. I'm gonna come. I don't need you, man. I'm gonna come support, man. I'm gonna definitely come out there, man.
I went out there, had a good night. Next thing you know, I wake up the next morning. I'm thinking I'm about to repost my stuff and boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, I couldn't log in no more.
And you was like, what, over 10,000?
I was like 9. So I was about to get to 10.
That's crazy.
And
man.
They got me, and I'm like, nigga.
Hey, I know the feeling because my page got hacked, right? But listen, it's crazy. My engineer, I was in the studio the night before, and it's crazy how they got me because me and my engineer was talking about something, and that next morning I had got a DM from him, but the conversation. It sounded like the same thing me and him was talking about the night before.
Hey, they know how to finesse.
Hey, listen, man. He was like, the scammer was like, man, do me a favor, just copy this link. And I copied that shit, and when I did that, it must have gave him access. And dog, I couldn't even do nothing to my page. Everything just like went crazy. And he went to going through all my friends. And now, mind you, it's some people on my page with blue checks. It's like some real big people. He went to begging from everybody. People inboxing me like,
"Did you?
Remy, I know this ain't you. You ain't, dog, I need gas money." So people start fucking with him like, you know what I'm saying? They knew it wasn't me, so they start fucking with him. Dog, I was telling people, man, just go ahead and block the page. I end up losing a lot of followers.
IG ain't no fucking help. You can't get your shit.
It's hard, dog.
Like,
I got it back. Luckily, I got it back.
I ain't get my shit back. I'm still, man. But if I wasn't scared to get my shit blocked again, I was tell IG fuck them. Well, do you realize how hard? I've been working on that page since like 2012, bro.
Right.
And I only got 600 followers now.
Yeah,
and I'm like, man, I've been dropping some hot shit, man.
Right.
Fuck. So, but what's so good about that? It feel like it gave me that hunger to grind back again, like back in 2012.
You get it
so
back.
I'm like, I'm glad they ain't fucked my Facebook. So it is what it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
I'm over it now. If I can get the shit back now, I'll be ecstatic. But if I can't, it's like,
I know, dog. It's hard. It is hard, dog. I don't care what nobody say. When you done had a page for that long and you done built it up that much, nigga, it's hard starting from scratch, bro.
And organically doing all that shit, and I'm just like, bro, I done lost like, it's a couple producers in there that I fuck with hard. No Diddy. That I ain't, cause I don't really remember motherfuckers IG tags.
They tag, like they hard.
So
and people sometimes they change their shit.
Yeah, and motherfuckers be having long ass IG tags with periods and underscores and shit. I'm like, man. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna find this one particular IG artist, engineer. I'm just like, fuck.
Damn, dog. I was hurting for you when I seen that because I'm trying to find your page.
Man, I was damn near depressed when that shit happened and I couldn't get my shit back, man. I still like, I used to think about it every fucking day then. Now it's just like, it's an afterthought, but I still be like, man, if I can get it back, I want it back now.
Yeah, that's real, man. That's real.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. That shit had me about to cry, boy.
That's real. So, Tampa homegrown. Let's talk sports for a quick minute. What? How you feel about our Bucks this season coming up?
Man, I don't give a fuck what it is, man. We gonna win a World Series. We gonna win the Stanley Cup.
Hey, talk
we
that talk.
We gonna win the fucking Super Bowl.
Talk that talk.
I don't give a fuck about no other team but the Bucks.
Tampa Bay, baby.
And Boston, man.
Tampa Bay.
The Bucks in Boston, man.
I feel you. So you're a Celtics fan?
Most definitely. Been
That's
a
what's
Celtics
up.
fan since NBA Jam, man.
Okay, that was I ain't mad at that. I'm a Lakers fan.
Here y'all go.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. I grew up being a Lakers fan because back since the Magic era.
Understandable.
But then when this guy that came in the league,
King James.
I became, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a Jordan fan during the Jordan era.
Yeah.
When Jordan retired, I stopped watching basketball. Like it was hard for me to follow it. I would watch it like when it got exciting towards the end, and but I wasn't like following it like that. When LeBron came, I actually started. It made me start liking basketball again. So I started. I really didn't have like a go to because the Lakers weren't doing shit.
Yeah.
So I just was like follow LeBron wherever he went. I would root for that team. So when he came to Miami, root for Miami. But then when he ended up going to LA, I'm like, shit, this perfect. Cause
I already got a Lakers jersey anyway.
Yeah, you know
Fuck
what I'm
it.
saying? Like it was like, okay. So it was like a perfect match. So it's like now.
It's crazy that you say that. It's gonna be a lot of people like how you felt when Jordan left the game. People just stopped watching.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of people like that when LeBron leaves.
Yeah,
They're just
almost
gonna be
definitely.
like, man,
Yeah, exactly. Because you got to know the NBA NBA is a business at the end of the day. So they're always looking for a new face of the
And
league.
who's gonna be the next villain? Because some people look at LeBron as a superhero, and some people look at LeBron as a villain. So who's really the next villain up?
Right. I think Ja Morant could be the face of the league if he stay out of trouble, dog.
Yeah, that's possible. But I don't know. I
Or
think,
Ant-Man,
I was just gonna say, and I like.
Yeah, I like Ant, dog. And I think either one of them two could be the new faces of the league.
It's gonna. What's so crazy, and I hate to say this, it might end up being somebody from overseas.
You right. Because and it's crazy because like when you think about Jaylen Brown got all the attributes to be the face of the NBA.
They be hating on my motherfucking dog.
They do, dog, and he's a great ball player.
And he is fucking genius too.
And Tatum, like him and Tatum, I like both of them, dog. The only thing with Tatum had to get over the hump.
Almost definitely. And I'm so glad that we fucked around there. I keep saying, I know you said Tatum, but we finally got over the hump this year. I was just about to wear my goddamn Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown NBA Jam shirt today too.
Yeah.
But we got over the hump, man. I'm proud of them fucking boys.
Man. I'm glad they did it, dog. They did that because the way they went out bad the year before, or whatever year that was when they got
back when we played Golden State.
Yeah, I was like, man, they got to redeem themselves, dog.
Yeah, man. And I'm glad we got it done. And for us to go back to back, you don't know how much shit I talked during the NBA season. I talk a lot of shit. I took a lot of L's with Boston.
Yeah.
I done talked a lot of shit. The last time I was able to talk shit was back when Paul Pierce played for the boys.
Right.
So I was selling out then, especially when they was going against LeBron, man.
Yeah.
And all my group chats is LeBron. They love this motherfucker. They act like they want to move in with the nigga. I was so glad.
And when Kyrie went to Boston, I thought y'all was gonna be something, and that marriage didn't work out.
I mean, it happens. I mean, Kyrie always gonna be a hooper, but he ain't just playing well with us, and we just moved on.
It's a thing called chemistry, dog. The chemistry just went now.
We got another caller.
Another call on the line.
All right. Wait, somebody asked me a question. Somebody asked me.
Caller, state your name and where you're calling from. Caller, state your name and where you're calling from. Oh, is nobody there?
All right.
Okay.
Somebody asked me what's in the works for me besides the movie. Oh man, I'm working on. We about to release my new single. That's in the works right now. So we just trying to get everything together to put promotion and everything behind that. I'm in the works of going for another Best of the Bay.
Okay.
Hip hop award this year.
Gotcha.
I got some shit with we cooking up. Oh man, Loud on 7th of September.
Shout out to Loud on 7th.
Shout out Loud on 7th, man. I need you artists to really understand that Loud on 7th is it's our South by Southwest. It's our.
It is.
And what is it, AC3 or some shit like that?
Yep.
That's our shit. You feel me? So I need y'all artists to start realizing that and start coming out for that shit like y'all do for anything
Any
else.
other festival. And not to cut y'all, but I do want to kind of ad lib what you just said. I was driving the other day and I was thinking like, because I listen to satellite radio. I don't listen to hardly too much our local stations. So
Same here.
On Shade 4-5, I hear them talk about a lot of the music festivals that's going on this summer on both coasts, on the East Coast in New York, and then of course out in California. Rhyme Fest is going on right now actually in LA. Big music festival. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? That's what we lack here. I said, it's not enough. And you would think Florida would be the perfect place other than, what's the one they have in Miami every year?
Music Conference.
Huh?
Winter Music Conference.
No.
You talking about that art?
No. I'm talking about the big music festival that they have with a gazillion artists. Damn, Fresh, help me out. You know what I'm talking about. They have one in California too.
I just remember the art show that they had every year in Miami.
They had that, but they had the other one. Damn, it's gonna come to me in a minute. I can't think of the big music festival. But anyway,
EDC?
no, that's not it. You said I know exactly which one. They have big artists on this too. Like from the biggest artist to the smallest upcoming artists be on this. Rolling Loud.
Oh, Rolling Loud. Okay.
Rolling Loud. Right. So
So that's only in Miami?
No, they do one in California. They do
Okay, so that's why I thought it was you was talking about a music festival, but that's only for Miami.
Oh no. But what I was saying and getting to is Tampa needs more music festivals, and I can't thank H and Buckwheat enough for what they do for bringing Loud on 7th, because you know that's one of what should be many.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and don't get me wrong, it's a lot of hard work going to that. So that ain't just something you can wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm going to do a music festival. No, it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. So my hats off go to them guys, because you have to get permits. You have to make sure. It's a lot. You know, and then you booking the artist, so you gotta have a budget. It's a lot, man. We could sit here and talk about this forever, but anyway, we need more of that. We need, man.
Second week of September.
We need to support that.
Monday through Sunday.
I went out. I want to say it was last year.
Last year was crazy.
It was, dog. And I went it was a weekday. I went to one of the conferences. It was at a little hotel, and I didn't even.
Oh, you went for the mixer.
Yeah, I didn't even announce I was going. I just popped in, and H was like, my dude. He was just like, I'm glad you came out. I was like, yeah, man. I said, I just wanted to come vibe, see. I networked with some artists that was there from like Atlanta and different places.
Yeah, they come from everywhere. They come from everywhere.
Yeah, and it was just good to see that. And I sat in the back. And I just like was listening, soaking up, just listening. And another guy that's big in music, I don't know if you know Big Amp, the quarterback. He's kind of big, but when he came in and seen me, he was like, damn, boy, I know I'm in the right place. You in here. And me and him sitting in the back, we kind of cutting it up and shit. But it was just good to like go somewhere and just kind of like fall in the back and kind of like be low key and just, you know, peep the vibe and see the energy.
Was like last year, like, because I've been a part every year, whether it be me hosting something or performing. But it's just like last year, though, for some reason, like it was crazy.
Yeah.
So I already know this September. I was just telling one of my dogs, like, man, I might take off Monday through Sunday.
There you go.
I might take off Monday through Sunday, but man, it's just a vibe, bro. Like,
right.
I had a good fucking time. It was so fun. I was like, man, hey, man, we need to do a Loud on 7 3.5, a little something
right.
in between the real one, man.
There you go.
And so it was dope. So, and I know he knew that the last year was something special. So I know that this year he got something special planned for all the artists and everything like that.
That's what's up.
I just hope that every artist is really looking at this shit and really just
take advantage of it.
Yeah, taking advantage of the shit and just wanting to be a part of it. It's fun. Like, it's literally something for everybody. Like, I just got invited to be one of the coaches at a trap trivia. Like, it's trap trivia, and it has nothing to do with me rapping or hosting.
Right.
Just me just chilling, having a good time, talking about music, drinking with the homies, and networking and stuff like that. Like, so it ain't all just, I mean, yes, about music, because they're going to be asking us musical questions and shit like that, but it's not like some shit where I gotta perform or host or not. Like, you just sit back, relax.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Vibing.
Right.
So everything ain't all about you just gotta perform and shit like that. And a lot of artists, a lot of artists be so worried about paying this and paying that, and I be trying to tell people all the time, like the key to the key to my success was networking. Because once I started networking and then putting my face in certain situations and certain people's faces, it started putting me in places where money didn't matter.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, he paid, but he paid because he ain't put in the groundwork that you did.
Right.
Like, you ain't mind helping me set up the whole event. You feel me? You ain't mind hosting the event for me for nothing. You ain't mind, you know what I'm saying, promoting, sharing the flyer, and doing all this other shit like that. So you ain't mind not asking me, hey, can I get a performance slot?
Right.
Even though I know you perform, I already know you perform. You feel me? So when it's that time for, you know what I'm saying, some shit I see that I like, and I'm like, and it's not even just with anybody like that. It's just anybody I network with that I see something that I like.
Right.
It ain't nothing but a phone call. Hey, I see you got this event going on, so and so, blase, blase. You know what I'm saying? What it's gonna be to get on that or something like that.
Right.
Because I don't mind, like I said, depending on what show it is, I don't mind paying to get on the show, but it just depends on what it is.
What it is. Yeah, you got to be selective. You know, it can't be just anything somebody throw at you. You know, be very selective.
Yeah, but once you network, I can't stress this enough. Networking will always put you in places that just nothing else can.
People think their money can just get them. No, because people only respect you for what your money can do for you, and it won't be genuine.
Yeah, and that's exactly.
If you build that relationship and you network like you say, then it's pure and genuine. Your face is Gator. You ain't got to come with no money.
And then even if I've been knowing the motherfucker for a long time, man, they got some merch or some shit like that. Like, I don't ask for discounts or nothing. If you give me a discount now, come on now, I'm gonna take this shit.
Right.
But for the most part, man, anybody got merch, I'll pay for that shit. You can ask around, like,
right. Like
I remember when shout out to Keezy Free and A-Band. And the Free Roll. When they fuck around and dropped their merch, man, I went at the Keezy.
And that shit fire too, man.
Yeah, shout out to Keezy.
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, bro, I want every color.
Right.
Shirt, socks, right now.
Right.
He was like, what? We ain't even got everything right now. Motherfucker, I'll pay for it right now. Just give it to me right now. They were like, God, but we know you was nigga, I want everything right now.
Keezy gave us a real dope interview when we was doing Love, Sex, Music, man. Shout out to the homie Keezy, man.
Shout out to Keezy and T.O., man. Two of the best performers I've ever seen, man. Two of the
boys dope, man.
Two of the most genuine just artists I've known since I've been doing this music shit. Those two dudes, and along with A-Band, they some real dope motherfucker individuals outside of this music shit.
Right.
I'm forever fuck with them boys.
That's real, man. Salute. We ain't got no more callers on the line?
Let me see if I got some more phone
I got a question I'm gonna ask you. If there was one thing that you experienced or encountered in your journey in this industry that you could say, you know what, if I could do it all over again, I definitely wouldn't do that again. What would that be?
So I could easily answer this question and be like, I wouldn't do something again, but then that wouldn't teach me the lesson that I needed to know.
Smart man.
You feel me?
Smart man.
So it's kind of
your
like
errors is learning.
Yeah,
your learning tools. If you don't make a mistake, then you'll never know. You know. So
and you kind of rather want to make these mistakes early than when like it's really like a bag or something on the line. So once it comes to a time where it's a bag on the line, but I seen that on the lower level, and I seen what that looked like, and I don't want to go down that route because I seen that already.
Right.
So I can honestly say that any mistake that I have made right now, I'm glad I made it, and I will also tell motherfuckers, because it's crazy that you said that. I'll never forget when I paid to open up for Young Thug, one of the worst decisions I ever made. Not because it was Young Thug, but for the simple fact that I didn't have what I have now to make that work for me. So it was just like,
where was that? What venue that was at?
This is at Sky. I had
Sky.
opened up from Young Thug like when I first started, way back in like 2016 maybe. I opened up for Young Thug, and it was just like, it's just a check for them niggas, and
Right.
just me getting on the stage, it did absolutely nothing for me at all.
You also got to keep in mind of the artists that you opening up for, their demographics and the audience they draw. And just me knowing Young Thug, I don't know, and I could be wrong, but I just don't feel like your brand was the perfect fit for his outfit.
Yeah, and like the show was it was nice. Like, it wasn't a bad show. It's just, I only say that because, and it don't matter what artist it was that I would have paid for, whether it be Young Thug or T.I. At that point in time,
Right.
I wasn't ready.
I feel you.
I wasn't ready.
That's some honesty for you, and that's a real
Yeah.
gut self check.
Yeah.
To be able to be truthful to yourself and be like, I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Like, I didn't, like, right now I can perform. I can perform for anybody, whether it be a gospel show, whatever. I can perform for anybody. But that show right now, it was like I didn't know how to rock the crowd like how I do them now, make them hold on to my every words. I ain't know what kind of songs to pick and shit like that. I was just up there rapping with a mic.
It's good you experienced that though, like you say early. You know, because now you know, like if that when that, I ain't gonna say if that, when that opportunity swings back around, now you know how to handle that situation, and be more prepared.
And it's crazy because when it did though, because like at that point in time when I opened up for Young Thug and stuff like that, and I was like, damn, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get another type of chance to open up for these mainstream artists, but like as of right now, like I done open up for Trina, I done open up for T.I., Young Dro, Moneybag, fucking
you name it,
Big Frida,
fucking
wow. That shit was crazy.
Frida came to Tampa?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. One time for the Gasparilla Music Festival, and one time for some event at I forgot what what show that was. I done fuck around and been able to do the Gasparilla Music Festival.
That's a blessing.
A few times, and it was crazy because like, and you remember earlier we was talking about two sides of the fence. So we got this one side of the fence that don't even know about the Gasparilla Music Festival and shit like that, and then you got the other side of the fence that don't even know about the hood gutter type shit.
Right.
So it's like, so I was on that one side of the fence, like only listening to not even listening to, just trying to be a part of this hood type, gutter type culture and shit like that, because that's where I'm from.
Right.
But not realizing that I can market myself to both. I just need to be able to present myself in a way that they can take me also.
Right.
So once I seen that, I knew nothing about Gasparilla Music Festival. And then once I just started doing my thing and shit like that, and motherfuckers like, hey, you want to do this? GMF and shit like that. And people I knew from the shit, they was like, hey, that's fucking dope, bro.
It is, dog.
And I was just like, shit, I ain't never heard of this shit before.
Right.
You feel me? And so when I first did that shit, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, Gasparilla Music Festival was crazy.
Yeah. And that's at the Strads where they do it at, right?
Oh, no, they do it at Curtis Simpson Park. But the whole...
that's same shit.
Yeah, well, same shit. And so the whole fucking park is fucking crowded as fuck with food vendors, and like, I think it's maybe like 4 or 5 different stages and shit like that. And then not only that, like, this one I knew that motherfuckers knew that I was always ready. It was like, I knew I had the Gasparilla Music Festival on a Saturday. They hit me up on a Thursday about a show on Friday.
Really? That tight close?
Yes, but for the Gasparilla Music Festival people. They was like, because before the actual Gasparilla Music Festival on Friday, they do some shit called Ride the Park. So Ride the Park is when everybody, like, the whole crowd is full with little elliptical bikes.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I seen that. Yeah, I saw that before.
And they be doing like a riding class
on stage. Yeah,
yeah. Like, so you had the people, instructors and stuff on stage, but the crowd, instead of people standing up and dancing and shit like that, they're all on, like, it's like 100 bikes out there.
Oh damn! So they like that, and I ain't know the crowd had the bikes.
Yes, the crowd is riding the bikes.
That's crazy.
So I'm up there performing for these motherfuckers while they riding the bikes and shit like that, and I was like, that's one of the best shows I ever done. Also, like, because I never seen no shit like that, and I was just like, That's crazy. Then afterward, motherfuckers hit me like, hey man, I want you to come and just come and pump up my the class and shit like that. And I was like, I love to do that. So it was crazy. And some of the people that seen me perform that day came to my show that Saturday.
There you go.
They came to my show that Saturday.
You won some fans over.
And it was
gain new fans.
It was dope. So, and then when H brought us back to the Gasparilla Music Festival this year, I seen someone that was there from when I was there years ago, and it was like, I remember you.
Right.
I remember you. I was like,
that gotta make you feel good.
Yeah,
like,
and that shit made me feel real good. And it just that moment at the Gasparilla Music Festival, like I had them crying, I had them partying, I had them doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do.
Right.
Like I feel like I'm the puppet master when I be up there on that stage.
Right.
Like, I feel like I can make, like you said, music is very.
For anybody that never seen your show, man, they gotta check you out. You're like, your show is it's electric. Like
I appreciate that.
You keep people engaged, and it's what being an entertainer is all about. You're not like some of these artists who just up there with a mic in their hand and they too cool for school and just want to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you get in a zone and you bring your characters out and you really get up there and do your thing. So it's easy for someone to remember that, you know what I'm saying?
I want to shout out C. Renee also.
Shout out to the queen, man.
C. Renee always like she's one of those people that always put my name in rooms that I'm never in to just express to other artists how dope I am.
Right.
And she always give me my flowers because my favorite song that has ever came out of Tampa is Lead the Club. Mm-hmm. So when I met her and I found out that was her, I was like, oh, I was in groupie mode. I was like, oh shit, that's C. Renee.
That's C. Renee.
Fuck. And so to just hear C. Renee just call me and just be like, man, Fresh, keep going.
Right.
I really appreciate you just being an artist and being yourself like at all times and like never change. And I was just like, I fuck with that. I fuck with C. Renee the long way.
That's real, man. That's so real. And what I do want to see happen eventually one day in our city, and what's making me say this is because of C. Renee, is I want to see that fence. I want to see it go away. I want to see both sides all come together because C. Renee has been an artist she come from the gutter, the street side, but she balanced both sides of the fence, and she's welcome in both communities. And I try to do that myself. I come from the streets and from, that, and a lot of that is talked about in my music, but I also got a very strong hip hop background.
Yeah.
So my presence, I got friends and people in both sides. So, I just want to see that be gone. Like, either you're a dope artist or you're not. Either you can make good music or you don't. So that be that. Yeah, man, if you got another question, we'll go ahead and address that, and we'll go ahead and wrap up the show, man. I think we really had a good one today. This show here, man, could go on for a whole another hour.
For real, because the shit just vibing.
Right.
So somebody asked me, would you rather be legendary to where your music inspires others and leave a lifelong impression on the world and your existence is like Michael Jackson, or the money that takes your family straight?
That's a good question.
That's a real
that's a damn good question.
Damn, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh man, I've always done this shit just for to create generational wealth for my fam. So like, in all honesty, even if I'm not doing music and I just can do anything to create generational wealth for my family, I'm gonna have to pick that first. Like I would have to pick that over being famous any day.
Right.
Cause that's what this is all about. Cause a lot of people think that fame is necessarily being like Michael Jackson or Jay-Z and stuff like that. No, like fame to me is like how my pops and my dad is to me. Like those are my superheroes.
Right.
Those are my, you know what I'm saying, my people that I look up to and look at as like those are who I wanted to be like when I was coming up. So I would rather that and make sure that they know that I'm straight when they pass on versus motherfuckers being famous and be broke and don't leave me shit.
Right.
And it ain't even about the money. It's more so just like making sure we straight. Making sure we straight, cause you ain't gotta be rich and wealthy to be happy. You feel me? But I take generational wealth over anything any day.
Yeah, fame ain't about shit.
Yeah,
fame ain't nothing, man. You know,
shit, fame actually getting rappers killed.
Right.
So
fame come with a real big price tag. You know, if you could get your bag and get your money and create generational wealth,
that's the
and
main
stay
thing.
under the radar, that's the best way to go. Cause you know, for those that's out there that everybody know you and now you're a target and you can't enjoy that. That's not a quality of life I want to have.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of these artists, they just move weird. Everybody want to be a game banger and a gangster and all that stuff like that. That's one of my first things I tell people that want to do a feature with me. I will not rap about no shit about me killing nobody.
Right.
Like,
That's so corny to me, dog. That's crazy. And another thing, dog, what since when it became cool to drop your location and let a bitch know your every move? Like, that's something that never sat well with me. Like, I just don't want a bitch all in my game room and knowing, oh, well, shit, roll over there right now.
The only time you know my location is if, like, I drop the flyer that I'm actually performing, something like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Besides that, like, nah.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, man. I don't get it, dog.
I don't know. Niggas be trying to. I don't know why niggas be wanting to be gangster. Like, I don't think that's cool to be gangster.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I mean,
what's gangster is raising your kids.
Facts.
Making sure your family's straight.
Facts.
You know, doing the things, going to doing the things that you don't want to do but need to be done to make sure others are put in a good situation and they appreciate it.
Yeah, helping somebody else get some money like that.
That's real,
way.
man.
Like,
that's real.
Yeah, man.
You know, positivity, man. That's gangster, dog. All that other crazy shit, dog. That shit ain't cool. Definitely not cool, man. Well, look, Fresh, I really enjoyed, man, having you on No Chase Live Talk podcast.
I'm glad
tonight.
I finally got good enough to be on the show, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, and I'm definitely looking forward. I know you got these singles you finna put out, but I'm looking forward for that full body, dog.
Okay.
That full body. I want something.
I'm gonna have to send you some shit under the tail and let you listen to
and the reason I say that, because I want to hear your, I know you as an artist, it's kind of hard to let a person hear all of you in a single.
Yeah.
I want to hear storytelling. I want to hear range, like different. I want to hear a track where you open up and express by the female, and just a good body of work that's collectively put together where you can say, you know what? No skips, no finger fucks. We finna put it on and let it breathe. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the I am him is. The I am him. Like, I wanted that. Like, everything from just the title to the picture of that motherfucker. I was real, like, careful with that one. Everything else, I was just like, all right, boom. But this one, I wanted this one to be like, I want motherfuckers to see this picture, see this title, and take this shit serious.
Right.
So that's why I graded and made it all black for the cover art, and I was just like, I am him.
Yes, sir.
Like, nigga, just straight to the point and just press play and just rock.
And just go.
Just go.
That's real, man. Well, it was good having you, my brother. Look forward to having you back on in the near future. We're going to get it in.
Yes, sir. Next time I come back, I got to drop some bars for y'all. Next time
tell them where they can find you at. What's your social?
Hey, follow me at Fresh P813. Fresh P813. I am Fresh P, aka the Prince of the South, aka the Pussy Pleasure Impressor. Guarantee the undresser, won't stress her. Fresh. Let go.
Let's go. Yeah, man, that was a good one there, brother.